You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Boy, some bad times right now, guys. It is bad times for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys don't have the worst record they've had through 6 games. They're 3-3. And actually, they're right in the midst of the division. But the division is really not that good. But this home stretch, man, for the Cowboys has been a disaster. Going back to that loss with the Green Bay Packers in last year's playoffs, which was the worst playoff loss, that was at home, by the way, in Cowboys playoff history. And so far, through 3 games at home, they have been a disaster. And the 47-9 beatdown has left a lot of Cowboys fans, like myself, scratching our heads. This team's not very good. Let's just call it what it is. They're not very good. And Jerry Jones is the owner of the Cowboys. Man, it's been almost 30 years, folks, since we actually won a Super Bowl. We have not went to an NFC championship game since 1996. Folks, forget about that. Can this team even make the playoffs? Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs. Okay? To quote Jim Moore. But Jerry Jones has lost it on a radio host for questioning the Cowboys. After that beat down, guys, everyone should be questioning the Cowboys. So, oh no, Jerry Jones can't handle it, man. He actually threatened his host. Yes, 82-year-old Jerry Jones threatened the host, man. He could not handle it. Check this out, guys. Jerry Jones turns coward, threatens radio host over questions about Cowboys. Man, Jerry Jones did the unthinkable on Tuesday morning, which is today, turning both coward and bully in a matter of minutes, during his weekly appearance on 105.3 The Fan, Shannon RJ. The 82-year-old Cowboys owner turned super defensive after being asked, I should say, some simple questions about the Cowboys' latest embarrassment after losing 47-9 to the Detroit Lions to put Dallas at 3-3 on the year. However, tough guy Jerry turned blind-eye Jerry when he turned into a sore loser by threatening not to return to the show for future interviews if the host continues asking him about bad Cowboys play, telling them that he would, quote, get somebody else to ask these questions. Man, Jerry, I wish you actually, had that same mindset when it comes to your players who are stinking up the joint. How about this? Stop defending your head coach, Mike McCarthy, who you should have fired 2 years ago. But anyway, let's go ahead and listen in to Gerald Wayne Jones Sr. Let's roll it.
Seems like my point. Let me tell you what I'll do. About it. I will let us sit down and look at the decisions we've made over the last several years. Okay? I'll look at it. Now, if you think I'm interested on a damn phone call with you over a radio and sitting here and throwing all the good out with the dishwater, you have got to be smoking something over there this morning. I'm not. And I really don't, and I don't even want our listeners to listen to me, to talk about this is not your job. Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job.
Well, my job is to ask why.
A job, or I'll get somebody else to ask these questions, man.
Jerry, we're trying to figure out why the team is.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
So apparently, I guess they thought that he was joking, but Jerry says, "I'm not kidding." Wow.
You're not going to figure out what the team is doing right or wrong. If you are, or any 5 or 10 like you, You need to come to this meeting I'm going to today. There are 32 teams here. You're geniuses.
Jerry,
okay? Y'all really think you're going to sit here with a microphone and tell me all of the things that I've done wrong and without going over the rights?
Well,
now, listen, we both know we're talking to a lot of great fans and a lot of great listeners. And I am very sorry for what happened out there Sunday.
Don't apologize for that loss, Jerry. Do not apologize for that loss. The fans, like myself, expect better results. Go and get those results because your apology means nothing.
I'm sick about what happened Sunday. Now, I'm not talking to these yahoos on the end of this phone. I'm talking to you, the fans that are listening this morning. And we can spend a lot of time going over zigging and zagging. One of the stupidest things I've ever done that anybody has ever analyzed is by the Cowboys. It was an idiot that did that. So idiot things can turn into good decisions. Okay? Smart things can turn into bad decisions. The facts are that when you make one, you don't really know whether it's going to be good or not at the time. So let's just go ahead. I'm trying to answer your questions, man. You want some conversation this morning? You're getting it.
Jerry Jones here.
Wow. That is Gerald Wayne Jones Sr., man. I know this is a tough stretch. But like many people said, man, this has been a problem with the Cowboys for the past 30 years. The worst decision that Jerry Jones ever made was actually firing Jimmy Johnson after winning 2 straight Super Bowls. And he fired Jimmy Johnson. Then he started getting a lot of coaches that just left you scratching your head like, what? This guy? Really? Dave Campo, those kind of guys. Jason Garrett. Now, he did end up getting Bill Parcells. And Parcells actually did turn around the Cowboys. Remember, for Parcells, the Cowboys, I believe, had like 5-11 seasons or something like that. They weren't very good. He comes in, they're 10-6. But that only lasted for so long because Jerry Jones got in the way. And that coach was out. And folks, we definitely haven't had a real coach since Bill Parcells. This is bad, man. The Cowboys' future, definitely bleak. I have no faith in this team. And now Jerry Jones is threatening radio hosts for questioning him. Really? Wow. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.